Hi YouTube, here are my favourite items that I've been most enjoying using in June 2014. I'm filming a little bit early because I'm going away on holiday in a few days, although I might not put this up straight away, kind of stagger the videos. So it's really what I've been enjoying for the last 3 weeks or so. And you'll be very pleased to hear that probably my favourite product that I would say rush out and buy is actually quite cheap for once. It's a drugstore and it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And I've had this in my drawer for ages. I have seen it being used on some YouTube videos. I think Miss Glamorazzi, for example, uses it. I think I probably bought this in the States last July and just haven't opened it. I'm not even sure if it's available over here, but I suspect it probably is. Anyway, I opened it the other day thinking, as I'm going to America next week, I'd see, if I liked it in case I wanted to buy some more, and I absolutely love it. The only thing I don't like is the sponge applicator, and I don't mean by that I dislike using it currently because it's quite new and I've just opened it, been using it for a week. It is very good for applying the product, but I am a bit concerned that, it gets dirty and it's going to make me feel it's a bit unhygienic long before I've finished the product. But that's the only disadvantage. This is a really, really nice product for erasing under eye lines. There I've applied it. Now, I don't know if you can see. I know what I'll do. Let's get a blue vein there on my hand and apply. And even in my bad lighting, I think you can see it does make an appreciable difference to the appearance of a blue vein. It's just a real mix of creamy concealer with illumination that doesn't, highlight your wrinkles and other defects and does what it says on the tin, basically. And it's a cheap product. So I'm absolutely loving it. For sure, I'm going to buy some backups in New York. I highly recommend it. I will have a look in Superdrug when I'm there buying supplies for the holiday and put in the comments box below if it's sold over here. I suspect it probably is because, the Maybelline range is pretty much the same worldwide. But definitely worth looking at if you have dark under eye circles. And who doesn't? The other product that I've really, really loved, used a lot since I got it only a few weeks ago, is the MAC Pedro Lorenco Eye Quad. What was it called? Nude Quad. And I haven't been a huge fan of a lot of MAC releases recently, but I think just the last few have been great. I love this quad. These two shades I already had, but I'm loving this pinky nude, which just makes a really nice polished look, cancelling out kind of colour imperfections on your lid. And then there's this nudie coffee shade as well, which adds the tiniest bit of definition. And if you want some shimmer, then you've got the 2L favourites, all glitters there. And is this satin taupe? No, sable, sorry. Satin taupe is one of my favourites. So a really handy, nice quad. I've really been using this a lot for a nude eye look. Like it a lot. Two of the summer editions from MAC of the Illusion D'Ombre. I like both of them. I got the two limited editions. I'll probably get the other one that isn't limited as well. This is the sort of lilac-y Utopia. It's got a more slippery consistency than some of the previous Illusion D'Ombre, and it's quite subtle on the eyelid. I actually quite like using it and then using the palette on top as a base, and it just gives a little bit of sparkle and then touch a little bit on the centre of the eye afterwards. And this is the more sparkly New Moon. I don't know why they call it New Moon. It really doesn't look very moon-like. It's a very glittery bronze. So if you're not a glitter fan, this probably isn't going to be for you. And there is a bit of fallout. But even with that, It's quite sheer on the lid, so you get more the glitter than the bronze. It's really, really nice if you've got the Colour Tattoo, a Maybelline Colour Tattoo bronze cream, which I find creases a little bit on me. So I quite like to use that with a bit of this on top. Seems to even out the creasing, adds a bit of glitter to the bronze colour, get the best of both worlds. So I am really enjoying both of those. MAC's really doing well with me this month, because I'm liking the two skin finishes I got. I got both of them. I like Kelly's as well, which is the lighter one, to use as an all-over skin finish. Sharon's one here, the bronzy colour, is much too bronze, too dark for me to use all over. And you can see it does look a bit orangey on me. But if I'm careful and shear it out, it works as a slightly glittery bronzer. It just gives a sort of healthy look. But what's really pretty is this peachy colour here that I absolutely love. It's the most gorgeous peach highlight. Really, really pretty on the brow bone, cheekbones in the summer. And so I am liking that a lot. I'm liking the summer nail colours. I'm a Chanel fan, as you know, but I have been enjoying these Dior ones that I got at various times. That one's actually from last year's cruise collection, so it's the old formulation. It's what I'm wearing today. It's not the easiest of shades to wear, but it is bright and summery. My favourite is this one, which is just a beautiful, bright, corally pink Wonderland. It looks really pretty and feminine on the fingers, on the toenails. Wonderful new gel consistency. And the Printemps Été as well, I like. There's a very similar, this was very limited release, but there's a very similar shade called Mango, which is in concessions at the moment. So they're just, really fun, summery shades. They last well. I get about 4 to 5 days without tipwear, so good formulation. Other summer treat, hideously expensive. I almost blush to show you this. This is a Creed perfume, and it's Virgin Island water, which I've gone through a few bottles of these over the years. You either love it or hate it. It's very heavy on the coconut and also lime. So it's a real lime coconut, but less cloying than that combination in cheaper brands. And it just squeals summer to me. So I really enjoy it. It's very refreshing, but quite long lasting as well, which is more unusual in summer colognes. And then one skincare item that I'm going to mention. It isn't a face cream. It's the almond paste, pasta di mandorle, from the Santa Maria Novella boutique. Quite difficult to get your hands on if you're not in Florence, or there are 3 branches in London. There's one on Piccadilly, which is probably the easiest for most people to get to, one on Walton Street, I think, and one in the East End as well. Now, this was recommended to me by another blogger, Catherine at Aesthetic Alterations, as a good cream for eczema sufferers, and I've got eczema on my feet. Now, it looks a bit yucky when you look at it in the pot. It's actually meant, I think, as a hand cream, and the people in the shop claimed it would improve dark spots. Now, I haven't tried that, but I have been using it on my feet, and it is working really well in clearing up some very persistent eczema. It's got quite a nice, very faint almondy paste, but not at all synthetic. And it goes on very, very moisturising, despite the rather unappetising colour. And just doesn't irritate at all. Quite expensive, but if you are an eczema sufferer and trying not to use steroid creams, believe you me, I've used a myriad of different products, and very few of them work at all, and most of them only temporarily. I don't know, this is temporary at the moment, but I'll see how it works out in the long run. I may do a blog post on the various relief creams I've got for spots and eczema and what I've found effective, but at the moment this is being very effective for me on my feet, so enjoying that a lot. So those are my, I've gone slightly off centre there, June favourites, and they're all, apart from the perfume there, quite new. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. First day of summer officially tomorrow. And let me know what your favourites are. Bye for now.